was a line that went out the door of the funeral parlor and wrapped around the entire block. I would say there was about more than 500 people that came to pay their respects to my mother. And you would think I would be happy and proud about it, but it was total opposite. I was angry at everyone who was there. I was angry at the fact that where were these people when my mother was dying? It was late at night, around like about 8 o'clock at night, where my friends came knocking on my door to ask me to go buy liquor for them. And I said sure. And when I locked up my door, I walked down the hall and I heard my phone go off in my room. I didn't have a cell phone at the time. So I run down the hall and I pick up the phone and it's my older sister, like, Tommy, sit down. And I was like, Carrie, I have things I need to do. Just tell me what you need done. And she told me that my mother passed away exactly at 6:10 on April 20th, 2001. And by now it's been 8:30 and I just find out that my mother passed away. I did notice that I did have a big bar in the closet in my room and possibly thought about killing myself. But I thought that it would have been so selfish to do that just so I wouldn't be in pain, but what my family would be like in pain to lose my mother and on top of me. The way I decided to cope with things is I ended up going to the liquor store as soon as I got off the phone with my sister, and I remember that, and I bought myself a bottle of Jack Daniels and Jose Cuervo, and I drank both of those bottles straight. I think I finished them both in 3 hours. So I was extremely wasted and extremely high. And my father, who basically was absent the majority of my life, I would like to say, he was there, wasted because he's an alcoholic, decided to take it upon himself to take my 13-year-old sister and force her against her will to go up to my mother's coffin. And I was the one who stopped it because she had to go up to pay her respects on her own time when she was ready. She was a young girl, and I pushed him out. I remember pushing him out the room and cussing him out and saying that he was never a real father, so why act like one now? And I took my sister, I put my arm around her, and she asked to go see my mother, and just to make sure that everyone left her alone. And I did. I made sure everyone left her alone while, had her moment. And while she was there, my mom, I want to say it was her finger or her arm, moved. And my sister jumped back, started screaming, "Mommy's alive! Mommy's alive!" And we had to break it to her again that she wasn't. And that was, I think, even harder than actually telling her that my mom was gone. I was spoiled by her with love, not with gifts or toys or anything like that. She spoiled me with her love. And I think that's the best way to be spoiled. She's a very special woman. And it hurts to know that she had to go through all that pain and all that suffering. And when she was sick, I used to pray to God that it was me and not her. I thought it would be easier for my family to lose me than it would my mother. I was the one, when I was younger, who always wanted to die. The one who was always obsessed with it. Looked forward to dying. It wasn't me that was the first to go. And I hate saying goodbye to people. It's the one thing I hate to do. And I had to say goodbye to the one person I never wanted to say goodbye to. It's going to be 6 years next month. 6 years. 6 years without ever seeing my mother, hearing my mother.